Good morning, Mr. Fatemi.
Good morning. Welcome from Bolivia. I'm just now in La Paz, Bolivia.
Nice to hear from you, Mr. Fatemi. So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you and welcome to our webinar session for today. So, for those of you who are first time joining us, congratulations for making this possible, and we're very happy that you could make it for today's session. And for those who has been following us for the past sessions, thank you very much for your support, and I hope in due time, in near future, we will get more people to join us. For your information, ladies and gentlemen, today we have got more than 80 over people who is joining us through the webinar system. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe before I get Mr. Ghani to come online, you have watched the video of Mr. FATEMI GHANI, and you have seen along these years he have grown very well through the system of success, DXN. And today he is a very successful businessman, come a leader of DXN from Middle East. He has also written a book called Map Your Freedom to basically share his experience to people on how he became successful through the system of DXN. So ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much of your time, let me present you our executive double crown diamond, Mr. FATEMI GHANI, which is now in Bolivia at this moment. And let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Ghani.
Thank you very much for that nice introduction, Ashish. So everybody can hear me. If you can hear me, we have a very nice system in our webinar where you can show a thumb up, or you can write something in the chat, and I can see everybody, whatever you are writing. So without further ado, I'm gonna start my presentation, which is 6 system to succeed in the DXN network marketing business. So the 6th system that we have, which I've been using since last almost over 10 years, is system A, B, C, D, E, F. And I'm going to explain that thing a little later. But you have to understand that the ladder that we have, the success ladder, there are different types of ladders. And one of the greatest author, thinker of our time, Stephen Covey, says it, that management is efficiency in climbing the ladder of success, and leadership determines whether the ladder is leaning against the right wall. So as you climb the ladder of success, be sure it's leaning against the right building. And my question to you is, what is the name of this wall or that building? So, you know the answer. If you are thinking, I don't know what is this building, what is this wall, this great wall, this great building, this great organization is called DXN. So our success ladder is leaning on the right building. So on the ladder of success, you know, some people are at the top of the ladder, some are in the middle, still more are at the bottom. But the last point is very important, and there are many, there are millions more don't even know there is this ladder. So you as a DXN member, trainer, leaders, your job and our job is to show what this ladder can do, what this success ladder can do to those people who still don't know what is DXN. A lot of people who are new, I just tell them this, in the corporate, which is job ladder, there is only one ladder. And if there is a CEO or the president or the top guy of that organization, he is the only person who's running the whole show. And the rest of the people, can you see, they are all lined up. In our business of network marketing, everybody has got their own success ladder. Going to the crown ambassador level is for everybody. There's not only one person. The first person was, of course, Salim Budiman, but followed by 9-10 more people. And there can be not 9-10 people, they can be 90 people, they can be 900 people, depending upon that you put 20 diamonds in your team. But the success, there are a lot of formulas. And can you see on the left side, the person can only go to the top by helping others. And that is what the entire webinar of mine is today. The system to succeed, this is what I'm going to cover, source of the system, what is a system, and different types of system. In the end, what I'll do is I'll have 3 or 4 questions from you all, and it'll be my pleasure to answer them. So before I go ahead and show you those 6 systems, it is very important that the groundwork has to be done in order to succeed. You just cannot jump into the success system. So you have to identify, what you want from your business. A lot of things depends upon you. We have got the best product or one of the best products. We have got one of the most powerful marketing plan. The support system is awesome. The management that is there, whether it is Malaysia, whether it is anywhere in the world, they are supporting people left, right, and center. Today I have flown in, yesterday I flown in from Canada to La Paz, Bolivia. And Ms. Bing, who is the country manager, she is, coming in over from Santa Cruz, where our DXN office is, just to support the people, just to support the leaders. So you have to be very clear, what is your core reason to do DXN business? It's not somebody told you to do the business, or when you saw somebody's bonus, or you saw somebody's car or house. That is a very temporary phase. So you have to be very, very clear, crystal clear as to why you want to do DXN business. And once you are clear about this, your inner why, then you have to follow a system to run this very powerful international business. But everything starts from your own city, your own town. So you start the business on the national level and you expand it to the international level. Our business is like this huge tree. And you can see it. If somebody wants to cut this huge tree, they can use this hammer. And unfortunately, a person who's trying to cut that tree with a hammer is going to take maybe years and years, or maybe will not be able to even get it down. But if the right tool is used, and on the right side of the picture you can see they have a electric saw. And when you have that type of tool, that type of skill, then it's easy to go about with whatever you want to do. So learning the right skill, that is what my webinar is all about. My source of today's seminar is this university that I had joined in 2008, multi-level marketing university, and there I learned about the business coaching. This is the investment. Remember, if you would like to become a doctor or an engineer or a scientist, professor, whatever you want to do, you have to go through an education. So till such time you don't educate yourself, it is very difficult to go right on the top of the success ladder. The 2 gentlemen, you're looking at a couple, husband and wife, Dr. Josephine, which is on the left, and her husband, Chris Gross. They have been running network marketing university plus training institute since 2004, and I was fortunate to join them right in the beginning. And this is the source. And the third source is a good friend of mine who has been in the industry for almost over 45 years, and the person who has written a foreword of my book too. And whenever he is in Vancouver, I always invite him. And my basic aim is to, to learn a little bit more. A guy who has been in this industry for over 45 years. And of course, my book, which was launched in Malaysia, in your beautiful country, 20th anniversary. So that entire six system is very much in that. And on the right side, if you look at it, it is written, not map your freedom, Traza to Libertad. This is, it has been translated into Spanish. And now the Spanish or Latino American and the Spanish people are getting benefit out of it. So what you will get from today's webinar, you'll get a step-by-step procedure how to do this business professionally. So what is the system? A country, an organization runs through a system. So the definition as per Wikipedia is a set of things working together as parts of organization, mechanism or interconnecting network. Let's take a very simple example. God has made a beautiful solar system. You see sun on the left side and all the planets, which is right from Mercury down to Pluto and then on and on. The entire planet of ours, the galaxy of ours, is running through a solar system. And it is so perfect. There is no collision, there is no problem. Everything is spotlessly, well organized. Coming to our road system, if people are not following the traffic system, so you can well imagine what will happen. So there is a discipline in the road because there are lights, there are signs, there are different things which are there, which is displayed so that the traffic flow is good. Then we have our own body system, and it's one of the most intricate, complex system. But imagine how well it is in unison. They are working in harmony. So if there is a problem in one side, the other side takes over. And so these are the systems that we know. So in Map Your Freedom, the six system that is there that I'm going to explain, but everybody is looking for a certain freedom. In the end, it is not the money, it is not the fame, it is your personal freedom. Beginning, yes. The first freedom that people should be looking at, which is given by DXN, is freedom from disease. Your health is #1 asset, which we should be investing on. Number 2 is, of course, financial freedom. Number 3 is time freedom. Number 4 is travel, personal freedom. And the last freedom is where the top leaders I'm seeing, they are giving out to the people. This is, whatever you have achieved, those 5 freedoms, you are giving it to the people. Freedom to give. And who can be the best example other than Dr. Lim himself? I mean, he has made a beautiful organization which is running, but still is working. He's still giving to the people. So we should learn something from him, from this great man. And when you have that power to give, joy to give, then you will enjoy this journey. DXN is not a destination that you come to a point called Star Diamond or a Crown Diamond or a Crown Ambassador, or you earn $10,000 or $50,000. Then what? What is next after that? This is where you will be bonded with this beautiful organization called DXN. So this is after our 20th anniversary, we went out to this beautiful tower of yours, Petronas Tower, Putrajaya, the beach in Malaysia. You are so fortunate to have such a beautiful country. And of course, this is our DXN world. People from around the world all join together, join their hand to be part of this beautiful organization. So now before I go into the six system, I'll give you the basic warm-up that is needed, the step towards the success ladder. So the secret to ladder of success, number one, is you have to become a product of the product. Till such time you don't see the benefit, feel the benefit, you will not be able to talk. We are not salespeople. Remember, we are not going out and selling people. I've seen a lot of people who are selling products, but after a certain time, they're going to burn out. So you should understand each and everything about our product. And you are the most fortunate people in the world. You have got all the product, you have got all the top leadership, and on top of it, the person who I respect a lot, and she's a great lady. Her name is Ms. Jane Yao. And she's one of those person who's really doing his great task of giving to the people, helping people around the world. Coming to success formula number 2, you have to have a goal. The right goals, and when we get to that goal, then we should write another one. It should not be that one goal that you have written maybe beginning of the year and you achieve it. So you have to keep on refining and redefining it every year. There is a famous quote which is a saying on goals, and after that is the planning that is there, which is connected with the goal. Is if you fail to plan what you want to do in life or in DXN, if you fail to plan, your plan will fail. So we have to be very, very positive. We have to be very clear as to what we want from our DXN business. I'm sure everybody knows this huge guy. And what Arnold is saying, you can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pocket. So whatever muscle that you are looking at is because of a lot of hard work that he's put in. Similarly, in our business, nobody can reach to the top without hard work. And persistent hard work is required. So do you think education and hands-on training is important? If you have not thought on this, please get this thing straight. Even if you are wherever you are, of a level of triple diamond or crown diamond, or maybe you are just starting. So have that in your mind that education changes everything. I didn't have any clue whatsoever about network marketing, about business, about food science, but I made sure that I learn and learn and learn. The problem that I'm seeing from last 12 years that I've been training people, that people think that if they put money into education, they are spending money. So the place where they have to start thinking is investment, not spending. When you are sending your child to a school, are you just spending or investing so that he grows up and becomes an educated person, and you are happy to see that investment that you don't care whether it is 100, if you can afford it, you put maybe $200 or $300 or maybe $1,000. Whatever money you have, you want to put it for your children. So similarly, you have to start thinking that if you really want to go up, you have to change your mindset of investing. Similarly, I've seen when people are doing their 100 PV or 300 PV, there is so much of money that we are spending to do our 300 PV. They are not looking at that what product is giving to them by investing that 300 PV's worth of product. It is not only you, you should be thinking about your entire family, your wife, your children, your mom, your dad, the core family. If you buy the product, it's 300 PV is nothing. So are you ready to invest in your education? And this guy on happening for you right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. It will happen for sure. You have to be patient and you have to be on that path. And this is one area where I tell a lot of people who are not knowing English, but in your case, most of the Malaysian have got a good foundational English language skill. Why I say it is because a lot of material in our industry of network marketing is in English, whether it is CD, DVD, magazines, all the workshops and seminars which are happening all around the world, they are in English. Formula number 7 is technology. And right now, if I see how many people are right now in our attendance, it should be over 100. 100 is the capacity of this webinar. And I don't see 100 people. Unfortunate. Again, that mindset is there because we are giving this education to people free. I have joined many webinars where I had to spend $100 to $200 to be part of that webinar in order to learn. So technology, this webinar which we have, this is a beautiful technology. Just a few days back, Dr. Lim gave a webinar to both North and South America. And you won't believe it. People were all full in the service center and in the offices. So you have to embrace technology. Without using this technology of webinar or social media or internet or digital marketing, it'll be very difficult to go right to the top. Your own personal development is very important. The people run for success and they keep on working. And this is something, you know, I learned from a guy called Sean Anka. I heard his one of the TED Talk, and if you get time, you definitely look into it. And he says, what is more important, success or happiness? 90% of the people say success, and success gives happiness. But if you look at this formula, if you're really happy in whatever you are doing, your effort has to be really 100%, and that happiness will move you to success. So the way that you should be thinking is to get why people want to become successful is they want to become happy. With a lot of money, people are not happy. So you should be happy to do DXN business. You should be happy that God has given you good health. You should be happy that you've got a beautiful family. And the best thing which happened in DXN, what I really love, is you have got so many friends who are there in the time of need, in the time of happiness and sorrows. And that's my happiness. So whenever I come to Vancouver, I play around with my grandchildren and I forget about everything. So you should have a certain things in front that makes you happy. And of course, the last point is our business revolves around leadership and leaders. And this is a tough task. This is really a tough task to become a leader. When I say leader, it is not I'm a double crown diamond and I'm getting this much of bonus, or I'm a trainer, I'm whatever. The core of the definition, the best definition that I like is the person who is a servant leader. Again, that the power of giving is there. So if you look at these 5 horses, the horse which is on the left side is the leader. And what that leader is doing, the leader is determining the speed and the direction of the whole group of the horses which are there. So you see they were running straight and they'd start turning, and the whole pack is going to do the same thing. So our job is really tough to be a leader. So now I come to the different system which we have to master in order to be very successful in our business. I've taken about half an hour. I'll take another half an hour and we'll wind up. I promised Ashish that I'm going to take about an hour. So system A is prospects. And you have to understand who is a prospect. Anybody and everybody who can use the product, who will be part of the system, they are prospects. So a question which is very important, we have got the best product. We have got a fantastic marketing plan, the compensation plan. We have got offices all over the world. But the product will not go to the people on its own. And that is the reason why the distributors, the members, the leaders, they work to get connected, the DXN product and the compensation plan, to the people. So this is a important question. What is the common and core product in our business or in any business? It's people. No people, no business. You can have the best of the product, whether it is iPhone, whether it is your BMW car. If people are not buying, they will go out of business. So getting people in our business is like oxygen or is like the blood in the business. So we have to learn more about the people. And this you have to do yourself. And there are ample books on understanding people, knowing people, who are the people. And they are, like rainbows. Even two twins, even a twin, similar twin, they are very different. People are like these 4 colors, red, blue, green, and yellow. And there are a lot of people who have written books on the shades of people. So if you know the strength of the people, you know the weakness of the people, and then you tell them that this is where your strength is, this is your weaknesses, and if you work on your weakness and use your strength, you'll be successful. So people, they are our prospects. And the prospect funnel that we have, if you look at this big funnel, we have to keep on getting people inside in this funnel. And on the left side, you see the C funnel, which is consumer funnel. And on the extreme left, there is a wellness well. So whosoever prospect who are coming in, they will convert into becoming a consumer. And then some of them will still flush out. And finally, those people who will go to the extreme left, which is called wellness well, are the people who become your loyal lifetime consumers. So they can be some very rich people. They don't want to do DXN business, but they love your product. And I know a lot of people around the world. On the right side is what you are looking for in order to expand your network marketing business, your business, which is your member funnel. And if you look at the time frame, it takes between 1 to 3 years in order to fill up this member funnel. But the most important is to get people from the member funnel to the wealth well, which is on the right side. So nobody in DXN, nobody in any business or network marketing business have become rich or become successful overnight. It's a very unfortunate. Lot of people, lot of company have come and given a bad name to MLM or network marketing. It's just because They think that this is a business where they can get money and fool people and get out within 1 to 3 years' time. We are very fortunate. I'll repeat, because I travel a lot, and this is where, in North America, that is US and Canada, this is where network marketing business evolved. It started more than 100 years back. And I do attend their conferences, and the top leaders of other companies, they are a friend of mine, and we just talk about network marketing industry in specific. So this is where your residual income lies, in the wealth well. So the entire description is given in the book. You can go through that in the Map Your Freedom. System B is called marketing tool or the business tool. So there are 3 different tools that you should be having. One is the company tool. The other is your own business tool. And the third is the third-party tools or resources. As far as the company tools are concerned, you've got the company folders and brochures and CDs, DVDs, website, price list, all that. And just now, Ashish showed the success story. So you have got so many success stories to show to the people. We are just ordinary people. We were just working, and we were doing some ordinary job, and from there we have come to a certain point where, we can say that, we know something about DXN business and DXN program and DXN product. So all those people who have been in that video, you can use that video as your marketing tool. So coming to system C is the objections and questions, which is, again, an area where you have to specialize. Remember, objections are questions. They are not rejections. So most of the questions that people have, there are a list of it. But before that, I just want to give the a quote of this Bo Bennett. An objection is not a rejection. It is simply a request for more information. So you have to be really patient. You have to be very calm, understand what the person wants, what is his, confusion, whether it is about the product, about the business, about the company. So you have to handle the objection with patience, and if you are at that level where you understand the other person, then you answer the question professionally. System D, which is the natural approach. There are different words for this. People say prospecting, talking, communication. The word that I have used is connecting to the people is through natural approach. You be whatever you are. You don't have to become a different person because you have joined DXN. So this is the foundation of our business. If the connection is right, then only the bulb will come on. If the connection is not right, the person will never open up. And this is the 4 circles that I teach to people who are new. Even if you have not seen this circle, please look at, we talk about prospects. There are 2 types of prospect. One is cold prospect, the other one is warm prospect or hot prospects. So the outer circle is called cold prospect or strangers, don't know. You cannot just get a person in the street or in a hotel or any place and then tell him about a DXN product and the marketing plan, and that person joins. It is just impossible. He will look into it, but he will look at it into with a lot of doubts and skepticism. You have to get that person into the inner circle, which is the, from the top to the second one called know circle. The person should know you. Who are the people who know you? The people who had been interacting with you. They know you in general, in surface. From know come the people who like you. They like you. Your personality is good. You have done something good. The inner circle is the circle where you should reach into those people's mind and heart. And that is the time when people trust you. Nobody is going to talk about their problems, their home problems or their financial problem or their health problem. Nobody is going to talk. I'll tell you, just before coming to Bolivia, I took a stopover in Toronto, and I had a meeting, home meeting, and there were ladies. Imagine, ladies were there, and there were a group of ladies. They had their questions. I had a little 1-hour session, and after they all went away, then one of the ladies, they just called back and said, Mr. Ghani, I would like to, talk to you something in private. I said, go ahead. He said, no, I would like to come and talk to you in person. I said, you're most welcome. So, there was something that I did in 1 hour time that she found that I would be able to, answer to her problem which is there. Ashish, I can hear you. Do you want to have a kind of a small break? Okay. So if you can kindly mute Ashish, because I can hear you.
Yeah, okay, you can go ahead, Mr. Ghani.
All right.
Actually, everyone is on mute.
Okay, but I can hear at the back, maybe you have unmuted yourself. So coming back, I'll take another about 20 minutes and we'll wind up for the questions. So coming to the approach, that what is so special about this natural approach is people have problems, remember. And we as a DXN distributor, member, leaders, we have to reach out to the people and find out their problems. And in the problem, find the desire to come out of their problem. And we, in the natural approach, we have to give solution to their problem. Our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, this is the hadith which is there. Everything revolves around your intention. In Arabic, it is called innama amalu binniyat. Whatever you do, if your intentions are good, and this is what I say, that we can go out and talk to people with zero rejection. This is something, fantastic. People say, I get demotivated. I'm talking to so many people and they are saying no, no, no to me. If your intention is to find a problem, give the solution, let the other person decide whether yes or no, you have done your job. The rewards of deeds depends upon the intention, and every person will get the reward according to what he has intended. So when our focus is to get that person, sell the product, make him a member, make some PV, 100, 300 PV from that person, then that is not a sincere intention. The intention is to get that person. So you can start the way you have been doing it, whether it is Malaysian language, Nepali language, English language, Urdu language, Chinese language, whatever language. You do talk to people and you ask the person, how are you? This is how we talk every time. I have not seen you from a long time. What are you doing? So while the person is talking, they will not open up immediately, but you find that line, those words where you can sense there is a problem. People have this pain, and you have to, see where is that pain. So the problems people have is health, number one, money, financial problem, money and health both, time. There are people who have got a lot of money but they don't have time. Family, like in the Middle East where I stay, there are a lot of people who are working from 10, 20 years, but they are without their family. So alhamdulillah, from DXN, I've seen personally, and I've sent a lot of people back to their loved ones from Dubai to whether it is Pakistan, India, Nepal, Philippines. They have gone back. Bangladesh, they have gone back. And fortunately, we have DXN office in all these countries. There is a job. I mean, who says there's no problem in the job? I was talking to a lady in Lima over the internet, social media, digital marketing, and she is doing a good job, but she is not happy with the job. I said, what do you want to do? She said, I want to get out of my job, but I need some income. I said, I'm ready to help you. So I was in a similar situation. I had that number one problem, which is health, which you have heard so many times in my video. It is also there. And number last, the job, which was giving me good money, but I was not satisfied with the job because there was too much of pressure and stress in the job. So, you know, these are the main problems people have. Other problems, of course, but the beauty of DXN is that you can give solution to their problems by saying, well, you know how. If the person is saying that I've got a health issue, don't talk about that person who's having diabetes, that you're the person, and talk in general. When he is given a problem and you tell him that, look here, I have a solution to your problem. But then I would like to tell you that I'm not here to sell anything. I'm here to help you out. If you're ready to come out of your problem, I'm ready to help you. So then you say, you know, this is how you start with the four words and 5 words and 6 words. So you say, well, you know how people are having problems. In general, you talk about the problem. And then you tell that what I do is basically help people to come out of their health issues in a natural way. So you have to change your strategy. The people who are running after people are basically not thinking like a farmer. They're like a hunter. And a hunter job is to just get people. And a farmer job is to take care of that land, till it, toilet, water it, seed it, sapling it, once it grows, get that insects and all out. It's a hard work. And after 1 year, then it's waiting for the rain to come. So coming to the system E is presentation. And presentation, I've done it not once, twice when I was in Malaysia, which is called natural presentation. This is what I learned from multi-level marketing university. So in your presentation, which I call it natural presentation, you should be able to present the company and the product to the people who are having health issue, and the business and the training and the join up action to the people who would like to join the company. So there are different types of presentation. Presentation to the prospect, presentation to the new distributor members, leaders, and a big gathering. Coming to the last, which is system F, is the follow-up, follow-through, and drip system. Sometimes people are talking to a lot of people, but they fail to follow up and follow through with people. There is a difference between follow-up and follow-through. Follow-up are with prospects who are thinking now whether to become a consumer, whether to become a member, whatever. Follow-through are the people who have started using the product or who have become a member. So you have to follow through till the time what reason why they have joined, they are getting that result. So now this is a very interesting ladder a person is falling. So can members and leaders fall down the ladder? You have seen a lot of people. A lot of people join and they leave. A lot of people who have become achiever become achievement. I will not say that achiever from the point of view of what they were running for, but from the money point of view, from the status point of view, and they have left. So whatever reason that they have joined, if it is only material reason, if they have climbed up the ladder, and this is what I say, if you're not connected with giving, power of giving, you are not connected with some social cause, it will be very difficult to be successful. So all that which is there, the system is given. Why I'm putting it, because this very webinar that I'm doing, I'm going to do it tomorrow over here in Bolivia, and that is the reason why you are looking at this book in Spanish. So you can get connected to my website. This is how I can help you through the facebook.com/mapyourfreedom. That is there. YouTube, I've got a channel, Map Your Freedom, or you can just write my name in it. Okay. So thank you very much. I've taken exactly 1 hour or 5 minutes less. So I'm open to any questions that you all have. Over to Ashish.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Fatemi, for your time. And I believe that every one of us have benefited somehow from your sharing today. So however, Mr. Fatemi, I have got a request from our Kuching branch. We have got about 13 over people over there. So maybe they want to say hi to you. Is that okay if welcome. I can? Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Yeah, hi. Can you please on your camera?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to all of you. So, do we have any questions for Mr. Ghani?
If you have any question, it'll be my pleasure to answer those questions. Any questions that you have, but not your family problem.
No.
Any questions?
No, we don't have any question.
Yeah, Mr. Ghani, for your information, we actually have received a request from here, from one of our members. They wish to have your book for the Map Your Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
you have some books with you. So if you
I have finished all
don't
the books
have,
already.
all right. So you can request Salim in Dubai. He's got all the books with him. So
yep.
Anybody coming, you know, there's always somebody coming from Malaysia or somebody from Dubai coming to Malaysia. So he can come, he can bring whatever number of books that you want. Or I'm trying now to put the books in Amazon. And the other one is, of course, we can have it shipped to anybody that is there.
Okay, Mr. Ghani, there is one more request from this center from Mr. Lee. So they also wish to say hi with you.
Okay, they are most welcome.
Yeah, just a minute.
So where is this DXN coaching? Which part of Malaysia they are from?
East Malaysia.
East Malaysia. I'm really glad to see that you all have come to the office in the service center in coaching to listen, and you have to use this technology, all who have come, in order to get the best results. I cannot see.
I'm getting connected to them.
Yes, Fatemi?
Oh, is it Mr. Ligi Kau? I can recognize your voice, but I cannot see your beautiful face.
Yes.
Mr. Lee, can you put on your webcam?
Yeah, okay. Can you see us? Yeah.
No, we can't see you. You will have to accept.
Accept where? Where? Accept where? Where accept? You cannot see the word mana? Mana? Where? Share. Where?
Yeah, your webcam, correct.
Just wait 1 minute. Share. Okay, up there. Share.
Yeah, okay, you're on now.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Good morning to all of you.
Can see us now?
Yes. I can.
Fatemi,
You're on the camera now. Yes, sir.
Can you see? Can you hear me?
I can hear you and I can see you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fatemi, on the December 13 to 16, I will be in Toronto. December.
And December 13 to 20. Okay. And I'll be.
It's my holiday.
Okay.
I want to visit Canada.
Very good. You are welcome. But I don't live in Toronto. I live in Vancouver, which is 5.5 hours.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just telling you, I will be there for holidays only. After the camp, after the American camp, I will be there for 4 nights.
Right.
Okay?
You are most welcome. You are most welcome.
To visit the Niagara Falls.
And next to Niagara Falls.
I'll see you at camp. December, I'll see you in December.
Yes. And next to the Niagara Falls is our DXN headquarters.
Okay, I'll make sure I'll be there also.
You should visit our DXN headquarters, which is in Windsor, which is close to this, just about 1 hour drive from Niagara Falls.
I'll be there for sure, no problem.
All right.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
Nice talk. Thank you very much to all of you. Good day.
Anytime. All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.